Betting on esports with 22bet has never been so easy. Open your account, make your first deposit and start betting on the biggest gaming events all over the world. Register now at 22bet.
It's the FACEIT Major new Challenger stage, and we've got another name in the new Legend stage, and that's big. Of course, for the rest of your teammates, this is nothing new to be in the top 16 of the Major, but for you, this is different. So tell me about that, and tell me about your first really top 16 at a Major, making it there.
It's actually my first ever time event attending a Major, so I'm super excited with how we've done. We're nowhere near finished. This stage should have gone a lot smoother than it did. Even that game then should have gone smoother, but it's still good. I'm glad we're winning the games while we're not playing as good as we can. Even on Dust 2, we won 14-1, but it should have been 15-0. It's super funny to say, but it is true. So we're just going to go back, watch all our demos, fix every mistake, and be really prepared for the next stage, and I'm really looking forward to it because I really think we can get top 8.
Right. Now tell me about the lead up to this game. Obviously there was this beef between you and Config, so tell me about that.
It's all gone now. I actually exchanged some words with him on Twitter last night. It was just bantering around saying yeah, we'll see, I'm going to send you home, and he's like, I'm going to send you home and stuff because obviously there was a bunch of stuff when I said that I'd beat him up and stuff like that, and I saw him and he's quite a big guy, so I ain't trying to fight him anymore, so I thought if I make him my friend then it's all fine. And yeah, he's actually a super funny guy, man. Before the Tai Lu game we were all watching him. I was stood with the whole OpTic team just watching Tai Lu, and we're just joking around and stuff, so they all seem like really nice guys, but there's no beef anymore. There wasn't really never beef in the beginning. He's just a huge troll like I am, yep. And yeah, it's all fine now.
Right. Now, Dust 2, like you said, it was just such a confident game from you guys, especially the first half, obviously, 14-1. Are you just really confident on Dust 2 overall? Because we saw you guys in Cologne, and you did really well on the map as well.
Just A long, man. Just rush A long.
Yep.
That's all Dust 2 is. Who's got the best spawn? Give him the AWP. Alright guys, I'm flashing. Alright, we win the round. That's all Dust 2 is. You just rush long, and then for some reason they never held short, and I was just like, F this, I'm going straight up short. No one was middle. I was like, this. It was honestly like playing a casual game. I was like, this is stupid. And every round I was like, there's gonna be someone mid. I'm gonna die this round. There was no one there, so I just shot the guy in the side of the head car every round. I was like, I guess I'll take it. and then we just won 14-1. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fun.
Right. Now, on train, it did get pretty scary for you guys. Literally just the last 2 rounds where you guys actually made it through. So, yeah, tell me about the keys to winning that game, because it did get quite close, too close for comfort.
I don't know what was wrong with me today. I was super unfocused during the whole best of 3. Even on Dust 2, I was just I don't know. You know when you just feel yourself zoning out, and everything's kind of blurry, but you're still listening. I had that, and I was just like, the hell's wrong? I was this mid-round, blinking, what the hell's wrong with me? I need to get back in the game. I think that was the same for some of my teammates as well. We were just unfocused. We weren't really hitting our shots on train. That's why it was so close. If you go back and watch the demo in the first half, we should have won 14-1 again. We knew exactly what they're doing every round. And then they came out pop, and I'd kill one, and then I would just panic. My brain would just fart. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get enough sleep. I didn't eat anything either, so that probably didn't help. Not to make excuses. We won anyway. Who cares, guys? I'm just saying. But yeah. I'm just super happy that we won. Again, not in the fashion where how we'd play in prac. Normally we just never make a mistake ever, so I'm glad we can still win while making mistakes.
Right. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask about is, obviously this is the first Major where British players have made it to the top 16, but what do you feel about Def kind of stealing your thunder and being the first one to do it?
There's no stealing thunder. I have more Twitter followers, I have more Twitch followers, people know who I am, my stick is more expensive. If you're going to start a competition. Nah, Def's I can't even say he's a good friend of mine, because before the Major, I've never even heard his voice. And when we did speak, he called me the R word on Twitter, because I was just I basically talked some smack about Complexity ages ago when they weren't even good. I was like, well, they're not a top, it was about Skadoodle going to them. I was like, why would Skadoodle join them? And I was like, they're bad. And he's like, yeah, well, shut up, you. And I was like, okay. And then we never spoke again. I spoke to him a bit at the Major. I just said congratulations when he qualified. I was still super annoyed that they beat us, but it is what it is. And, I mean, yeah, I'm happy for him.
Right. Now, looking at the competition in the next stage, obviously you're going to be joining some pretty big teams. So how do you feel about the competition there?
Excited, because they're the teams we prac against. So when we go from prac in G2, and we're slapping G2 in prac 28-2, and then we go to play Vega Squadron, and then they run through every smoke, they don't play proper CS, I mean, huge congrats to them, and I hope they win today. I'd be super happy if they did, but you just can't prepare for that sort of stuff. So now we're playing the teams we do prepare for, and then we have Gob to make the game plans and anti-shot them. I'm super confident.
So do you actually ironically feel kind of more comfortable playing against these guys?
Yeah, way more comfortable. Like, just knowing that, like, if I see it like a smoke, that they'll react how any other pro player should, then I'm like, okay, that sits better in my head than knowing if I throw this smoke, 4 guys might come through at any second. Like, it just plays in my head, man. I just get super nervous. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing in the next stage.
Great, thanks, man. Do you have any last words, shoutouts, or anything you want to say?
Not really. Just thanks everyone who supports me, I guess. That's it, really.
Okay, great.
Bit of fun.
Bit of fun. We're going to come back with more reviews from the FACEIT Major. New challenger stage is slowly coming to an end, and Big have made it through.